one. So just copied the text. See here. It's very simple. I'll explain you very clearly. Okay. So this is your title and meta tags, and these are the links they have mentioned. Okay, jQuery. So this is actually, it is not a Bootstrap 5. It's a Bootstrap 3 have included. Okay, just get down. Here I have created a div container, alert success, and alert dismissible. And one more attribute you have to mention, that is called as a data dismiss. And you need to mention the alert. So now we will go and check. So now you can see it is closing. Okay, so like this, if you're trying to make an animation, then what you have to do, so you have to add uh, one more information, so that is called as a, see here, after this you need to mention whether this gonna be a fade in or out. Okay, let's see. So after this data dismiss, that is alert dismissible, you need to mention fade in. For all the things I'm just giving the same thing. So fade in, it will take some time to disappear the box, the container. For that we are using this. Refresh this. So here you can see, so if I click on this, it will get disappear. See here, it will take some time to disappear. So this is called as a fade. Okay, this is animated method. And next we'll see about batches. So we'll see what is batches. So batches is really important when we create if example while I'm working, so you can see some messages, so Windows got updated, so there are some updates are there, like so 4 updates and 5 updates, like this you will be getting, right? For that, how we can create a batches. So that is the main purpose. You can add some additional data to the content. Okay, so to create a badges, I will create here itself. Just go here and I'm giving class container, and this I'm going to create, so slash div. So here I will mention h2 badges, and I'm going to create it as a link. So inside this I will create a link. Okay, like first I will create a button. Okay, so this is the button, so type equals to button. Okay, and giving a class name. What is a predefined class here? It's btn. I'm giving some colors, so primary. Okay, and next what you have to do is, I'm just giving a text. Okay, text like Windows update. So within this, I'm going to use an inline element that is called as a span. So slash span. So here in this place, I'm going to give the class as batches. This is a class name I'm going to upload. So I will give some 5. Okay, let's check what happened. So here you can see the Windows update is 5. So like this, you can do a batches. So this is very simple as that. And also you can give labels for that. You can color. Okay, these are the very important things to create a batches. And next we will see what is progress bar. So progress bar is very, very simple. So if you go here, so whenever if you upload the details, what happened, it will show. So this much it has been uploaded, or it is uploading. It has uploaded, has been completed 100%. For that purpose, you can create a progress bar. So to create that, you need to mention div class equals to progress. So after doing this, just close this div. So the first thing is div class progress hyphen bar. So it's nothing but we have one container. Okay, that is a progress, and the progress bar is the level or the width that the process is going on or not. So that is called as a progress bar. And here also mentioning, so this is enough actually. So just close this off slash div. And if you want to give color also, you can give a color. Okay, just that as of now, I'm giving this to be a progress hyphen bar hyphen success. Okay. So inside this, what we can do, we can give a data like 70 uploading 70 percentage like this I've given. And here what you have to do is you have to mention the width also. So here I will give width is equals to some 75 percentage. So that's it. So I will check. Here also you can mention the width and height. So here I'm giving a width to be some 50 percentage. And the height it's gonna be some 30, so 40 pixels. So it is not accepting. Let me check. Okay, better I will give it like this style equals to width of 70 percentage. We try in this way. The same thing that I'm doing right here. So the same thing I'm giving here style equals to some percentage. So like this it will be. So uploading 50 percentage like that. Okay. If you change this to be some 100 percentage, what happens? It will occupy the entire percentage value. So this is called as a progress bar. So if you want to change the color, you have to do it here. And you can also use a stripped colors. So how we can do it? Just copy this. Here you need to use stripped. So here you can see the stripped in the box, right? So if you want to move, if you want to make that in a moving process, then you need to add one more thing that is called as a active. Just give active and this, you can see it is moving on. Okay, so this is called as, is all about a progress bar. And now we will see what is called as a pagination. So pagination is all about is a very simple thing. So you go here in a pagination. First thing is, so how we are ordering an element. So let's take one website, indiabix.com. This is a general questioning website. Okay, just click on this. If you go here, come to the bottom, you can see how it has been assigned. So like this, we are going to do the pagination. This is called as a pagination. So if you want this number, how we can do this? Using a unordered list, right? So go here, and first I'm creating a unordered list. So class, it's going to be a pagination close this unordered list. So within this, will we have a list of elements. Just close this list of elements and give a link. So I'm giving it this one as a link. So href hash this. Let's copy this. Here I'm just changing this to 1, 2, and this is next. And you can also make the sizing. So before that, we'll see the output. So it has an unordered list. I given pagination. Okay, let me put it in the container box. div class container, which closes container. See here it is previous 1, 2, and 3. So this is how it has been designed. This is called as a pagination. And one more thing that is called as a if you want to make it larger size, then just copy this here. Now I will give this to be a pagination. I'm going to varying the size. So LG, and this going to be a pagination small SN. Just run this. You can see the difference. So it is large and this is small and this is medium. Okay. And one more thing, that is nothing but breadcrumb. So breadcrumb is also the same thing, but it will be in a hierarchical order. So let's see how we can create this. First, I will create a container. So inside this, the same thing, the next and the previous, everything will be there, but in a hierarchical format. So how we can do this? Just go here and give unordered list and class. I'm giving us it as a breadcrumb. This closes unordered list. The list of elements. So this is going to be an anchor tag. So anchor href hash. This closes to be a home slash. Okay, so the next thing is we'll see about a bootstrap navigation. So how we can create a navigation. So it's very easy. So first I will create a nav. So nav is a element. Okay, inside that we need to create a class. So here I'm giving nav. The class it's gonna be nav, and the class equals to navbar, and navbar hyphen default. Okay, so this is nothing but for the element, the nav element, we have a class default, predefined classes navbar and navbar default. Okay, I'm just closing this nav slash nav element. So inside this, I need some. There are two things. Is there one is container and the another one is container fluid. So here I'm going to flow the content, right? So how will be the navigations? The top, it will be in the container fluid. So I'm giving a div class to be a container hyphen fluid. Just close this div, and inside this I need a header. Okay, so after creating, sorry, so here you see first one is I'm creating a nav element, and this is a class. So this one is a predefined name which is created by the developer, and this is nothing but there will be some functionality of color changing like that, and the font size and the width and the height, everything, the margin. So everything is predefined already. So that we are giving, and inside the navigation, the container, the elements is going to be in a fluid. Okay, I'll show you what is container fluid and container by editing the classes. So inside this, I'm going to create one more thing. That is two things I'm going to do. So one is div class nav hyphen navbar hyphen header. Okay. Uh, so as of now, just close this. For the header, I'm going to give a link, or you can add an image. So I'm just adding the image src. The file name it's gonna be. Let me check what is the file inside this. Yes, again I have a default. So default .jpg file, and I'm setting a width. It's gonna be some 30 pixel. Height, it's gonna be some 30 pixel. Okay, so this is my content. So next, what I will do is here I'm going to create a unordered list. So what are the elements I'm going to specify? So that unordered list. So nav bar hyphen nav. So this is a statement we are giving. Just close this unordered list. Okay. So inside this, I need a list of element that's going to be displayed. Okay. So list of element, just slash list of element. Okay, here I'm giving a link like ahref equals to hash. Just close this, and I'm giving it as a page or home. And close this anchor tag. Copy this. And changing this to be a product, services, and work. So if you go and check, so what happens? So the navigation bar is created. This is around some 30 pixels, and the home product service work has been displayed. So this is how it will be. So if you right click on this, go to the inspect, and if you see I have not done anything. I have not used the media query to design it. So it is automatically changed to the what mobile mode. If I change uh, this to be some NetHub Max, so what happened? It is in the horizontal. But when I change that to be the mobile mode, let me take iPhone SE. So see here like this, it will be displayed. Okay. So this is the main purpose for mobile applications. We are going for this framework. Okay, so next we'll see about cards and jumbotron, and the most important thing is collapse. And we have so many things, tooltips and scroll spy. First we'll go with the scroll spy. So scroll spy is nothing but it is similar to the bookmark. Okay, we'll see what is scroll spy. So scroll spy is nothing but it's like a bookmark. So how we done in the CSS, the same concept. So we'll see how to create this. First to complete this basics thing. Uh, First is so we'll see. So better I will explain here because it is go with the bootstrap official page. Okay, official site. Click on this. So now, as of now, we have completed navbar and so what are the things we have covered? We have covered the typography is nothing but example. What is the heading? And what is display? So display is lightweight. Okay, so when you compare to the heading, so it will be lightweight. So see here, so this can be applied like this. You can also give the class name as display. So I'll give some heading, so like this. Okay, just go here and h1 and you can give a class. It's going to be a display one, right? So it will be in a display one and giving a name as bootstrap. Right. And you have to give the exact name how it has been displayed. So it is a display one. Just go and refresh. So this is a very lighter when you compare to the previous bootstrap. Okay, so if you are using that, so that functionality will be applied. Okay, and what is lead and inline? So these are very basics. If you go with an abbreviation, it is very simple. So you'll be added one more thing in the abbreviation for bootstrap, that is question mark and dotted lines will be there. Abbreviation is, so if you click on this, you can see the expansion for that ATTR. So that is called as a abbreviation. Okay, and we'll go with the images. So tables. So tables also the same thing. What they have done is, but here in Bootstrap you need to create a class as table. So then only you will be getting that functionality. You will get a table functionality. This is a th head. Okay, and the bottom is a TH body, so T body. So T head, we have a table row. So in that, we have some scopes. Like in the table row, I have a, 4 columns. So that column's name is first and last and handle. So in T body, I have a separate rows. I have additional 3 rows. So first row is my heading, and the second, third row is my data. Okay. So just see here, we'll see the output. So I think you will be okay. Same thing which we are doing. So better I'll run as a code. So go here. Here I'm creating a table. Okay, table. Just close this table. So in this you need to additionally add a class. So class equals to table. It's a predefined class name. So after doing this, you have to create a table row, right? So like this you will be creating. But here we are mentioning, so they are some 2 things. So one is called as a table th head, which closes off, and one more thing that is called as a t body, and also close this t body. Okay, here I in the body element I have some 3 rows. Just copy. So here I'm giving 3 columns in the first table. So let it be table head, that is h slash th, uh, copy. So I will have some 3 columns, that is 3 headings. uh, mm, Main, attendance, project status. Okay, like this I've given. Now just copy this. So I'm changing this to B, ED. Okay, just remove the values here. I'm giving as A. So I think you guys remember so how we will be creating a table. I just copy this better. It's 80%. Okay, like this I've created a table. So now we'll go and check what happens. See here, I have created a table. So for this, I can mention something like you can make a strip to one. See here, when you go down, you can use the colors for the table. Okay. And also you can, if you want your table to be stripped, so what you have to use? So next to this table, you need to mention table strip. If you check this, so it is stripped. Stripped means nothing but it will be in, first it will be some white and then it will gray, and white and gray, so zebra kind of things. And if you want change some colors, I'm giving a table to be dark. Let's check what happens. dark color is not. Okay, no problem. So I need to use it for all other rows, then only it will work, right? So table dark, I need to use for all other rows. So I need to apply the class. I need to mention that. Okay. So then only you'll be getting. But stripped means you have to use a table strip. And if you want it for the column, then you have to use a table stripped columns. Okay. And if you want to, this we have used, but it wasn't working. Let me check. So table dark, table strip. Strip. It's not dark is not. Table stripe. Okay, no problem. So see here, this is all about table stripped. Okay, so the color get changes, and if you want it for the column, then you need to mention the columns. Okay, so if you give like this, what happens? It will change accordingly. So, is a project. So just run this. You can see it is in a column. So let me do this. Okay. Okay. Now we have missed one thing. So nothing but we need to add this scope. So if you use this scope only, you will be getting a exact value. So let's check. So what happens? Just remove this. Now we will check. So you can see some data there. So now I'm trying to change this table dark. Dark is not working, but let me check. So stripped is working and strip the columns. Column is also not working. Okay, don't worry, we'll check this off. So I think mostly this CDN will be the problem because we are using this third version, right? Okay, so we also try the fifth bootstrap version so that it will be working fine. Mhm. So these are the different ways we can do it, hoverable, everything we can do it. Okay, let me take the starter templates. And try. So I'll take this template now. I just want it in a English, so I'm changing this to be EN, and I don't want this directions to be applied. Just remove this. Just get down. I want this title. Here we just take this table, so I'm going to find how it works. Here, yes, we have a tables. So now we will so table striped. Yes, it is also working. Table striped is working. Now and then we will go with the bordered table. So border table is nothing but you need to mention this to be a border, and you will be getting a border line like this. You will be getting, and if you want to hover this, then just change this and you make it as a hover. So here you can see while hovering some different colors has been appeared. Okay, and we can go with the contextual classes. Yes, like colors. We can also give the colors for them. So how we can add it? Just go here and give the table color. Okay, so you need to mention the table color in the class name itself. You can give. So either you can give here. Okay, but if you wanted to use it separately, then you can go to the table row and you can mention the class to be what is the table color you want. Okay, I'm giving it as success, giving some green color. Let's, if you go and check, you can see it will be in some green color. Okay, and how we can create a responsive table. So responsive table in the sense, if I have many columns, okay, just I'm creating three more, four more columns again. Okay, I have four more like this I have. So if I executes this, so what happens? It will be like this. So it is shrinking. The table is shrinking, right? So instead of doing that, I will go with a class that is called as a. For that, I need to first create a div class. Gonna be a table responsive. Okay. And just close this div, the bottom. So wait and check once again. So table is table responsive. Yes. Okay, later I will give some text also. We'll be getting a scroll bar horizontally. So that's it. Open that. Should go. Okay, actually, so you also need to create a container class. So if you wrongly type the predefined classes, then it won't work. So table responsive, yes, it is correct. One more second. Okay, I'll tell you how to do this. Scroll down. So strip the rows, strip the columns, and how we can use the table stripped colors. Okay, hoverable and active. So active means if you give, that table will be in the active state. Okay, and now we will see what is form controls. So if you need this particular thing, so you have to use this a code. See here, This is a class. Yumby is nothing but a margin bottom. So margin bottom, I need some 3 spaces. Okay. And the label it's going to be, I'm giving a label for this class. So whatever the label you're giving, that should be, equivalent to this ID. Okay. And if you want some placeholder, yes, you can do it using this placeholder. Fine. And this is and all same. But what is the main important thing we are going to implement here is nothing but this we need to add. This is the main important predefined class for the form. So form control. If you give this, it will be working. For text area also, I'm giving a rows. I just want a rows to be expanded. So I've given rows to be 3. Okay. So like this, you will be creating. So let's check. Just copy this. So now you can see the mail ID and the address. It has been highlighted, right? If I try to, change this, just changing this to be A, and here also I'm changing this to be A. So this both should be the similar. So let's check again. See here it is working fine. So you can give whatever the ID you want. Okay, but this both should be a similar. And the next part is the form control. So if you are trying to sizing it, is whatever we did in the pagination, the same thing. So like you have to mention LG. LG means large and SM means small. Okay. So this value should be, you can give whatever the value you want. It will be displayed in this. Just you have to give class, and the form control is very, very important. That's it. Very simple. And if you go with the select, so I need this select option. So how can I do this? So if I need this functionality, if I need this highlighted, so what I will do, I will create an element select and the form select. Okay, you need to mention this form select. Then, then this is not important. Okay, so instead of that, just usually what we'll do, so we'll give a select element. Within that, we'll have a options and then value. The same thing we are going to apply it here. And this is called as a sizing. So sizing, same thing. You can mention to be LG or small, so that it will get changed. And check and radio button. So this is a very usual thing. So now we will move on to the accordation. So accordation, see here, here itself you have a definition, right? So this is example vertically collapsing accordation in a combination with our collapse JavaScript plugin. So using that we are doing this. So nothing but if I close this, it will get closed, and if I open this, it will open. Okay, like that it has been designed. Right? So see the code. It is very simple, but while seeing it will be you feel it is very difficult. Okay. So the first thing is I have given a class as accommodation. Okay. So and then ID, as I said, so you can give the names. It should be matching with what is the element you are going to display. Okay, clear? So how we can do this? Next, you can see what are the elements I'm going to display. So this is the element, and this is another element. And if you come down, this is the third element. Okay. So these are the 3 accordations I'm going to mention. See here, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So next thing is I'm giving some header ID, like heading 1. So the button is here. You need to mention the class to be a accordation button. You not giving this, you will not get that functionality. Okay, and the type is going to be a button, and the attribute is data BS toggle. So you need to mention it as a collapse. And again, this is the attribute. These are the texts they have given. So what we'll do is, I'll just explain you in the notepad. Okay, so see here, the first collapse we'll see. So this is my accommodation item 1. For this, I have created a button. So that button name is accommodation button. Okay. So this is my heading. So for that, I have given a accommodation header. So see here, this gonna be in a body. So what are the, if I click on that, so what I will be getting as a my text. So for that, I will use this operation body. Okay. So then, so this is a button, and what are the attributes you are going to use? Data BS toggle, and BS toggle, you need to mention the values to be a collapse. And whatever you are using here, you need to mention here as well. Okay, this is a collapse one. So ID, you can give a name, whatever you need, but it should matches with this. Okay, so I think the area control is not important. So like this, you will be creating the accommodation. So what are the things which is very important is, first you need to create a container, and then what are the elements you are going to fetch. Okay, so in that element, so see here, this is the element again. You need to do give two things. One is accommodation header, and the another one is accommodation body. Okay, for the accommodation body, you need to create a div container. For this header, you need a button alone. Okay, so very simple. So let's run this. So like this, you'll be getting clear. And the next, we'll see about alerts. We already know, batches we know, breadcrumb we know, buttons, yes. Okay. So we'll see what is button group. So buttons group is nothing but if you are trying to add some 3 buttons on the same thing, then it will be called as a button group. Uh, it's very simple code. So let's check. So here I'm giving div class to be a btn hyphen group, or you can mention it as a okay, we have to give it as group. Just close this off and slash div. So in that you are going to create a button. So button type is equals to button, and what is the class, predefined class we will use? That is nothing but btn hyphen danger. Like this you are giving. Okay, and I'll give a name, uh, danger. Let's copy this. I'm changing the colors. It is info. So here you can see the 3 buttons is named. So this is how you will be creating. Okay, and so also you need to mention one more thing, that is the role is group. So like this it will be, so the button group. So next we'll see what is the next, and card is very important if you're trying to create any portfolio of your your own thing, then you can go with this one. Okay, so see here, the first thing is your image you're going to display, and what is the card title, that can also you can give. The first class is card, so the whole container that is named as a class, sorry, card. And the style is width, so width is I'm giving some 18 rem. So 18 rem is uh, so the div container, it will have some special width, right? So that into 80 it is evaluated. And the first, the image top, we will have a class of card image top. Okay, and this is the body element, card body. So inside this card body, I'll be having a title and the text and the button, or it can be a link. Okay, so that we are going to design. So let's see how we can do this. Here div, I'm giving this to be a class. Here you need to mention this to be a card, and then the width is going to be your style with colon 18 rem. So like this it will be. And here first thing is I'm going to have an image src, so it's like a default .jpg file, and I'm giving the class, so it should be in the image top. Okay, and at the bottom, so I have a class card body. So in the card body, it's closing this div. So now inside this, I have some titles in the card body. H2 or H1 class gonna be a card title, name is title 1, I'm giving just slash H1. The next one is inside that I'll be having a text. For that I'm giving some paragraphs. So class, it's going to be a card hyphen text. So we'll have copy this text here. And at the bottom, I'm just creating a link as a button. Okay. So hash class is going to be btn primary. Color I'm setting. And just close this, and I'm giving a name as see more details. Okay, so see here, this is this is card image top, and the other thing we have mentioned it, right? So let's recheck this 1 minute. So this is a card hyphen ing card. So let's check. So like this you will be getting. Okay, so this is called as a card image. So for the presenting your projects at the time, you can give like this. And what is called carousel? So carousel is nothing but the slideshow. So it will be like this. You can use some indicators. This is like the thing, the buttons you are giving, and this is called as an indicator. Just click here. The next slides will be moving on. And you can also add some captions here for each and every slides. So let's check how we can do this. So we'll have it here so that we can easily understand. So actually this is a ID which we are giving. So we are going to assign for some button. So first thing is uh, you need to create some three buttons. Okay, this button is for to choose whether it is for previous or next or something. So that for the changing the things, for that you will use it. And see here, these are the carousel items is going to be displayed, and this one is for the control. Control means this one left, and this to be this one. Okay, so see here how it has been designed. So the class name is they are given carousel control previous, and this is to be next. Type is button, and data bs target. They have given a id value. So this id value is nothing but just go up. Here you can see the id. So this has been used in the button for the three buttons. Okay, and so for this three buttons we have used the same id, and also for the this brackets, for the angle brackets also we are using the same id. Okay, so next thing is after doing this, we need to set the data bs slide to be a previous prev. Okay, and you need to give that particular icon, right? For this, we are using a span carousel control previous icon. So if you give this, you will get a this icon, and then what mode it should be. Okay, it's in the previous mode. Okay, this is in the next mode. So just go up, and now you can import an images also. If you want, you can import an image here. Just you can take some images, how many images you are going to display, just put it here. Okay, these are the carousel items. So in carousel inner you have to specify all these three things. First you need to mention this, and you have to mention the carousel slides, what are the slides you are going to use, and you have to mention previous and this icon. Okay, guys. So this is all about carousel inner. So let's check. We can also import an image. So I'm giving as default.jpg file. For all I'm changing default.jpg. So this is all about let's change. So like this it will be. So if you change this, the different slides comes in. Okay. And next one is closed button. We'll go with the collapse. So collapse we already discussed in accommodation, the same thing. So if you just click on this, you can see the details. It's the same thing, just like a accommodation. Okay. And drop down. So drop down we know already, right? So how we can create a drop down using select options, right? So here what they will do is what they are doing is they are using a special class called drop down, and they will mention the button which you are going to display. See here, this button will be put here. So button, drop down button, and then so btn secondary is gray color, and drop down toggle they need, so they have mentioned it, and data b is toggle drop down. So inside this, so how many elements you need, that should be mentioned in the unordered list. So the same. So model, you might have seen this in JavaScript will be having as a confirmations. So whether it is yes or no or whatever, you can pop up some notification over the website. For that purpose, we'll go for this model. Okay. Like this we need to design. So for this same thing, what we can do, so first this we need to mention the class. Okay, we need to mention the class, and then what is the tab index. So tab index is -1. Here first thing is it's going to be a dialog box. Okay, in that what are the things I'm going to give? So I need a model content. Within that, first I have a header, model header, and model title. Okay, inside the model header I need a title, and after that I need a button in the title. So see here, this is my title, and I have a button here, and next to this a model body, which is here, and this is a model footer. Okay. These are the very important and easy tips. Okay, so div class is model, and you need to mention first these things. So what is in the model content? There are three things are in. So first one is nothing but your model header, model body, and model footer. So how you did in card, the same thing. Hmm? So navbar, I think we already discussed about navbar pagination, placeholder. Okay, now we'll go to the popovers. So just read this. Popovers are documentation example for adding the bootstrap popovers, like those found in a iOS to any elements on your site. Example, popover means what? Some text will be popover, right? So see here, uh, click to toggle over. So what it does? So while clicking that button, I can see some text has been appeared. For this, what they have coded. So let's check. Copy this. So here, if you come, here you can see here the type is button, and the button should be large, and it's danger, that is it will be in some red color, and database toggle is popover. Okay, and the title I'm also giving a popover title. Okay, what are the things? First one is I need as a popover as my database toggle, and the title you can give it like this: database title and database content. Here itself you can give. So this is my title and this is my content. So now we'll check. Let's go and run this. So actually for this you need to use some script elements. Okay, so as of now we did is correct. So now we need to include some script. So probably I will remove all these things. Okay. These things. So now what happened is I've done with my button. So I need some functionality to be done. So what I will do is just I will create a script tag, a script element slash scripts. So inside this, I'm going to select the document. Okay. So first one is dollar documents dot ready. So here I will give the a function of. Okay. So here it is a document dot ready functions of. So next one is I will give a dollar. So this actually this is a jQuery file which we are writing. So dollar is nothing but to denote a jQuery. So what we'll do in the HTML, so we'll use a angle bracket. The same thing. It is a query, so we are using dollar symbol. Okay, in the document, it is used to create a file. So it will open the file, and there we can write a content. So inside this, I'll be writing some statement. So like dollar I need the data hyphen toggle equals to pop over this dot pop over a function. Data toggle, right? Data hyphen toggle. Okay. Instead of giving BS, just I'll remove this. So, okay. Let me try to create this as a link. Just give me some time. Okay. Just give me 5 more minutes. So we'll complete this. We'll put this in container first. Then class container. And I don't want this to be a button, so change this to be href. Let's do href. And it's not a button, so I'll remove the predefined classes. Data hyphen toggle, just pop over. Okay, let me check this. Okay, so data toggle and toggle and title is given. Something is error. Okay, ma. So in the next class, we'll create one project for this by combining all the three things. All the three means nothing but